An idea a minute, inexhaustible energy, eye for detail, and penchant for execution. That's Kirti for you. She is now working on the white revolution at Animall, where she is the COO and co founder. She started this company with her roommate. We're all envious because we all want to do something with our friends, and has created this very easy to use mobile app that empowers all the dairy farmers to start their own farms by gaining access to quality cattle efficiently and quickly. Hi, Kirti. So excited to talk to you.
Hi, Sukirti. Very excited to be here. Thanks for hosting me.
So tell us, what do you do and what is Animall all about?
So, Animall's basically a marketplace, just an online market. So, where there are sellers and where you go digitally to buy something. Animall's basically a marketplace for cattle. So, in rural India, a lot of people buy and sell cattle. Like we buy and sell cars, second-hand mobile phones, etc. So, the same way, they buy and sell cattle. That's where the milk comes from. We thought, why don't we take internet and solve a problem that exists in rural India? Farmers are not able to buy a cattle, buy a buffalo that somebody else owns but wants to sell because you just don't know who that person is. So we built a marketplace where you can find such people who want to buy and sell cattle.
That's so interesting. So tell us, what does your typical day look like and how big is your team? What do you do as soon as you get up?
Three, four things. One is a lot of problem solving. So we get problems all across, starting from a team building problem or a hiring problem, or there's some firefighting happening. We planned something, but that didn't go well. So we have to quickly get up on our toes and solve for that. So it's all type of problem solving, long-term problem solving. Where do we see the company in the next 3 years? How big do we want to be? A truck that we ordered is not coming. So it could be as big and as long term versus as big yet small term as well. Then the second bit is we hire a lot. So a lot of interviewing because we are growing. So we interview a lot of people. Then we brainstorm that how this person can or cannot contribute to Animall, etc. So a lot of that type of thinking. Apart from that, a lot of number crunching, data analytics that we use to see what we are doing, what's the kind of impact that's creating. So that, and then regular updates with the team, one of which is my very good friend and co-founder Neetu.
And so, what's the most fun thing that you love about your job?
If I actually do my job right, we can move India's GDP.
A lot of people worry when you're talking about farmers and technology, and are they able to use, and has that been a big concern of how do you design this technology for anybody to use who are probably not as maybe tech literate, or are they?
So this is a very urban view. We think they're not tech literate, but they are. If you go to YouTube and try incognito mode, all the recommendations that you will get will be for people living in rural India because that's where the larger audience is. People like us are perhaps only 100 million. And in India, there are more than 100 million people, right? If you go to any village, there is one smart, at least in Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab, and lot part of UP, MP, you would find at least one smartphone per house. So they are lot tech literate. Having said that, the beauty of it lies in design. A design is supposed to be for a person who's not that used to using a phone. Can you design an app that doesn't require any text, that the buttons or the use is so simple, it's so intuitive that when you click on it, you exactly know where to click next without having someone to guide you. So you would see this happen with a lot of kids. Maybe even the audience would see that a lot of 3-4-year-olds, when they're using phone, they use it so intuitively. That's a good design.
That's awesome. And is there something about your job that you don't like? You say, oh no, I have to do this also today.
I think when problems get hard, it of course is difficult. Like it is difficult everywhere. After a certain point, if you're a professional tennis player and there's some shot that you need to work at, you do find it difficult.
Tell me, and people always worry when they think about this, they think you have to study a lot, and of course you do. So tell us about your studies. What did you do and how did you get here?
I was good at studies. I'm in general a very curious person. I think everyone should be. There are very few things for which I say should be, but this is one of those things. Just knowing how things work. I was very interested in that. So I read a lot. I did my 12th from science. Then I went to IIT Delhi. I took a year's break, prepared for JE. I went to IIT Delhi for a bachelor's in civil engineering. I finished that. And then I realized that I want to try business consulting. So I was a management consultant, and then we started Animall.
Wow, very nice. And any tips for future STEMness girls that want to look at science, technology, engineering, and maths?
If you really like it, then go for it. Don't care whether girls or boys or someone should do it or not. It should purely come from the fact that you genuinely enjoy it. If you enjoy it, and be it STEM or be it something else, it's as cool. So when we started this, everybody thought that it'd be super uncool. Really, just I don't know a single person who thought that this would be cool. People said that you went to IIT. Now you're going to buy and sell animals, German Shepherd dogs. Like you're going to try selling and buying Guy Bhais. And everybody felt it was a step down. But look at me here today talking about cool things with you. So I think cool is something that you enjoy.
Thank you so much. And it's so great to see how wide the application is. Now, even in selling Ghai Bass, we need the technology solutions.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you, Kirti, for being with us.